Hara, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to try this again. I was just trying to make a video when my camera cut off, or I think it was the app, it just kind of got off the app. But yeah, so let's try this again. I'm doing top 10 Monster High songs. I realized that the Monster High video I made, what was it, yesterday, was my first Monster High video. I think I made mentioned Monster High before on this channel, but I don't think I've actually made a video that's all about it. And I'm doing that now. I want to mention more about Monster High because I love it so much. So, number 10 is Empire. A lot of these songs are probably going to be from Boo York, because that's the musical, but some of them aren't. So Empire was like a villain song, and when I first watched it, I was a little surprised that Ramses sang. Not so much about Nefra having her own song, but Ramses just didn't get me off as the singing type. But they had their own little song about basically ruling everything, running everything, about how they're going to have this entire empire and they're going to be in charge of everything. And that's pretty much what the song is about. And they didn't succeed, but they almost did. Number 9 is Love is Like a Storm. And this is the first song in Boo York, but it only really shows you the end of the song. It really starts off with Caddy singing on the end of the song. But on Spotify you can get the full song. That's probably why it's so far back. Well, that and because it's not one of the best songs. But yeah, but it's actually a really nice song, and it's the reason why she quit singing for a little while, because she lost her voice. Singing about love, never have been loved, never knowing what love was like until she meets Pharaoh, that is, and then she feels like she got her voice back, and literally and figuratively, technically. If you've seen the movie, you understand what I mean. But it's a nice song and a good way to start out the movie. Number 8 is Party Like a Monster. Now this is not from the musical. This is on the end of Haunted, when the ghosts and solid monsters were all hanging out. It was just playing a song while watching them having fun, and it's a nice song. And I don't know what much about to say about it. I mean, I actually like the song. I used to only listen to it once in a blue moon, but I just call myself listening to it a bit more now. It's still not near to be one of my favorites Monster High songs, but obviously I like it enough to put it on this list, and it is a good song. And number 7 is We Are Monster High, which was sung at the beginning of Monster High, 13 Wishes. And 13 Wishes, at the very beginning it shows what happened with Gigi and Wiz, and then for the intro of the movie, it showed after the lamp disappeared, it showed how the lamp got to Monster High. And while it was showing that, it only had a few minutes to show how it got to Monster High before I can really get into the full story and have them all get detention and find the lamp in the attic. So while it was showing how it ended up at the attic of Monster High, it was singing this song. And in the song, they're basically saying, it's called We Are Monster High. It's not a state of genius to figure out what the song's about. It's about them. It's about the monsters being the soul of Monster High. We are Monster High. And it's just a really nice song. Number 6 is Fright Song. Now this can be found, I think, on YouTube and Spotify. I know it's on Spotify because I listen to it on Spotify. I think it's on YouTube too. But in there, I know the earlier movies, I don't think the later movies did it, but in the earlier Monster High movies, it had a little theme song, and it showed a bunch of monsters rapping. It was a rap song kind of, but it's Frankie Sky falling apart, Dracula stealing my heart, Claudine Wolf made Halloween Moon, here to fish from Miss Lagoon, clean the night, so beguiled, even though you act so vile, and do so style. These are my goals, little skeleton, cruel, little strange, but so are you. Don't you want to be a monster too? Well, that is actually in the Fry song, so it's kind of the full version of the Fry song. It's the only part that was rapping, though. The rest of the song wasn't. But it's basically saying, be who you are is amazing, and yeah, so. Number 5 is Shooting Stars. This is actually the last song on the Boo York movie, and it was a perfect way to end an amazing movie, truly. It's basically in the movie or in the song, you know, it's Astronova singing. She was introduced at the end of the movie, and she's inside the comet, and then in it she and then Caddy and Pharaoh even have a verse where they're singing as they dance, and it's just really sweet, and I just think it was a perfect way to end an amazing movie. Number 4 is It Can't Be Over. This song's really sad because Deuce is seeing, because Nephra broke up Cleo and Deuce, and Deuce starts, because she used his own insecurities of thinking Cleo's better than him, and so he's basically telling her that you know, you're a royal gold and I'm an average. That's part of the song. And Cleo is like, no, you and I are meant to be. You know, who said what to you? Because she knew that someone would have had to say something to him, because she knew he wouldn't just break up with her out of the blue. But he was like, no, this is over, and she's like, it can't be over, and then he leaves, and it was over, and it was sad. But they do get back together at the end of the movie, so yay, happy ending. Number 3 is Search Inside. This is a beautiful song. It's the second song in the Boo York movie, and it's just so sweet. And Caddy's singing, and she's saying how because she lost her voice, she doesn't know what to sing about anymore, and so the song's basically about searching inside to figure out who she is, and you know, and at the end of the song she's like, and at the end of the song she thinks she's finally figuring something out, to figure out who she is and where her singing is coming from, you know, where it's going to. And yeah, it's a really nice song. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful, and it's just amazing, and it has a lot to do with what the Boo York movie is about too. Number 2 is Steal the Show from Boo York 2. Torlight has captured Caddy's and Pharaoh's voices and put Caddy's voice inside of her so she can sing on Broadway. And then, so she was singing with Caddy's voice, and then Luna, who was introduced in this movie, decided to sing too, to kind of stop her. And she was like, you're not Caddy, you're a phony, and this and that, and then she stole the crystal from Torlight and gave it to Caddy, and Caddy got her voice back, so she started singing too, and she was like, I'm the original sensation, because it's true. And then so she finished off the show with, you know, her amazing voice, and yeah, and it's an amazing song. You know, I love how they're kind of going at it as they're singing, you know, like one of those songs from some movies you see where it's like two people singing and they're going at it at the same time, and it's like they're going against each other. It's a little bit different because once Luna starts singing, Torlight no longer is, but still. Number 1 is, oh wait, no, okay, honorable mentions first, that could help. Honorable mentions are, let me find it. Dive In. I think that's the only one I have as honorable mentions. It's from the Great Scary Reef movie, which is the last movie out of the original series before they created the reboot. And it was just and it's an amazing song, and I kind of like what it's saying in there, and it's a really nice song, and it doesn't get the hype it deserves, but I think a lot of people forget about Great Scary Reef too. So yeah. And number 1 is Boo York. Obviously this is number 1, my favorite Monster High song, favorite Boo York song. Basically, Pharaoh and Seth is Pharaoh, what? Seth and Cleo were about to get married, I guess, technically, and then all of a sudden Pharaoh takes off his little helmet thing he had, and he reveals he's Pharaoh, and then Caddy's so surprised, and she was also happy, and then that's when he starts singing, let's see if I can remember, I'm Pharaoh, so how did he say? Crap, it's like on tip of my tongue. I know this song well. I listen to it constantly. It's like, you are now walking really very fast. Rapper from around the way. I want to say hello, hello. People call me by my own name, so lame. You can call me Pharaoh. Ain't nobody stopping this. Pharaoh's on top of this. Coming back from life straight out of sarcophagus. Your neighbors are rapping part of my scene. New York is my town and I'm living my dream. Can I get a boo yeah? Boo yeah. Can I get a scare yeah? Scare yeah. Caddy starts joining in it. They start singing together, and then she even starts rapping. He looks all impressed, not knowing she could rap. And then, yeah, they run off after this song, and it was just amazing, and I loved it. Definitely the best song on Monster High, or any of the movies. And yeah, so that's my list. Please like and subscribe and comment your favorite Monster High movies if you agree with this list. If you do not, and we will chat below, because I love Monster High and I want to talk about it. So, yay! I'll talk to you guys later.